Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my home. My name is Becky, and I'm so excited that you're here today. Well, today we are finally going to start doing some decorating for fall. It is right now 8:30 in the morning, so I need to run to Walmart real quick and just look for something. Just one little thing that I had in my mind that I wanted to add to my mantle. I think I'm going to start with my fireplace because every time I go into a store, I see something that I think, oh, I could put that on my fireplace. I could put that on my mantle. I can do this. But at the end of the day, I have so much. I don't want to buy anything new until I figure out exactly what I need. So what I'm going to Walmart for is just a little floral piece. It's nothing major, but once we get to really decorating the fireplace, then I'll know, hey, can I run to the store and get that pumpkin that I saw, or that owl that I saw, or that squirrel that I saw. But honestly, I really would like to use what I have. I have a ton of owls. I have a ton of florals, a ton of pumpkins. I have all the things. I just have to get everything unloaded from the bins. The bins are in the house. They're all in my craft room. I just need to go through everything, organize it, sift through it, and have it all sitting out so I know what I have to choose from. I need to do a little cleaning, of course, today, like normal, Thursday have to do type things. I also wanted to share with you one quick thing that well, it's not a chore, it's something that I have to do today. And I wanted to share it with you because I think it is so cute and so fun. Let me turn the camera around. So I have this bag of seashells. Now, what we're going to do with this is the church that we're going to right now is doing a seashell ministry, and we're going to write Bible verses on the inside of the seashells. And then on Saturday morning, we're going to go to the beach and we're going to set out all the seashells for the tourists to find, or for locals. It doesn't matter. Whoever finds them, and hopefully, set out a blessing for somebody. So I'm not going to do a whole lot on this. I just want to kind of add in some clips, and then at the end I would like to add the footage of us actually being at the beach sitting it out. It'll just be little clips, so I'm going to insert that into this video. So I wanted to just kind of tell you what that's all about. But for now, I need to run to Walmart, and I think that's all. Do a little cleaning, and then we're going to start decorating that fireplace. It is so nice outside today. I haven't cranked my car up to check the actual temperature, but I would guess as early as it is, probably about somewhere in the 60s. It feels so good outside. And it's still August. It is August the 28th today, and it feels like fall, and I am here for it. I'm loving it. But I wanted to add one little quick fun thing into this video also. My neighbor, I've told you about her before. She decorates her yard really big for Halloween. She does a lot of skeletons. She's the first one in the neighborhood to actually introduce a 12-foot skeleton before me even. So he kind of is the star of the whole neighborhood. He's the star of the show. Everybody looks forward to seeing what she's going to do. And I told David, I said, I wouldn't really be surprised if she put that skeleton out August 1st, because she's really into Halloween. And I kept looking for him and I didn't see him, and I was kind of getting a little disappointed that she wasn't starting her Halloween decor, because honestly, she does so much, she has to start early. So about a week ago, we had this little guy pop up. I'm getting ready to show him to you. I'm going to do a drive-by, and I'm not going to linger because I don't want to look like a psycho, but I want you to see what's sitting in her yard right now. You see it? Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Isn't he cute? If you couldn't see what it said under construction, see you soon. So we're looking forward to seeing what she does. But he's got a little shovel and everything, so I wanted to share that with you. I just thought it was so fun. It just makes, this is what I mean when I tell you Halloween is magical. If that doesn't bring a smile to your face, maybe we should reconsider what is just the simple pleasures in life, All right, let's go to Walmart. All right, we are back from Walmart. To tell you just how awry things went, it is 12:43. So I Okay, so I went to the Myrtle Beach Walmart because I thought, you know what, that Walmart has more florals and more of a selection than my Walmart. So that's the Walmart I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go there, go straight back, and it'll be fine. No, ma'am, it did not happen. I ended up going to 2 different Ross, went to Home Goods, went to TJ Maxx, and another Walmart while I was there. But I found the flowers I was looking for, and I'm going to share them with you. I actually have a small haul that I did not expect to get, but I found some goodies, and I think I can use them. And I know I said at the beginning of this day that I really wanted to pull out everything that I had before I bought anything new, but the things that I have, I think are going to be pretty classic and easy to use and to mix in with what I already have. So let me show you what we got today. Okay, first thing I want to show you is the whole reason that I went to Walmart, and it was for these flowers. I saw them online. I just think they look so real and so natural. They come in these long stems like this. So if you like these, you could use these as a filler for a vase, but what I want to use them for is I want to cut them up into smaller pieces and use them as filler on my mantle. I have a garland that's going up there that I'm going to fill full of picks, and I'm going to place these in there as well just to make it look a little more real. The price of this, it's not marked. I don't know why Walmart stopped marking their stuff, but I did get 2 of them, as you see, and the price is roughly $5 and some change. So I thought 2 would be enough to do what I wanted to do. The other thing that I got from Walmart, it was 97 cents, which again, anything under $1 is really hard to come by anymore. But I thought these little flowers were cute. I thought we could use them as filler somewhere. They're just called Daisy Pick, and they only had 2, or I would have gotten more, but for 97 cents, I thought I can even use that year round and not necessarily just for fall. And then this Walmart had their fall stuff starting to come out, and they have such a beautiful collection this year, like terracotta pumpkins. I'm going to move over to this side of the screen, and I'm going to show you a little bit of footage over here on the side of just a few things that I saw today while I was shopping. I didn't do like a whole full shop with me or anything like that. I would just see a piece or 2 and think, oh, that's really cute. I haven't seen that before. I want to take a quick shot of it. So if you want to kind of look over there and then listen to me at the same time, we're just going to dual task this because I have a feeling this video might be a little on the long side. But Walmart had put out their fall pieces, and I picked up this little faux pumpkin. It was like $6 or $7. It wasn't very expensive. I wanted to get 2, but my phone rang. My friend was calling me. I got on the phone with her, and I got distracted, and I did not get a second one, but I feel like they should be pretty easy to go back and find another one because there was a pretty big box of these. I think that was everything that I got from Walmart. Now, I went to Home Goods, and I saw these. You know, I told you the other day I saw some placemats in Marshall's that I really wanted to go back and get. They were velveteen, so pretty, and I did not get them. They were $16.99 for 4, so I would have had to get 2 packs. And I was actually looking at those again and thinking about getting them, but I saw these, and I thought these would be perfect for just year-round placemats for my home because they're so 1970s and kind of remind me of the braided rug that everybody keeps telling me that I need in my living room, which I am looking for, by the way. I would love to have one of these old-fashioned braided rugs. I think that would match. That would be the perfect, ideal rug for my living room, honestly, but I just got to find it. I haven't been able to find it yet, but these were $14.99 for 4, so I did have to get 2 packs of them. So yes, we're going to use these for fall, but we're also going to use these for the rest of the year, just as a normal everyday placemat for me. Went to Ross, found these. Hold on, let me show you. Again, I did not plan on getting any pumpkins, but I managed to come back with 3. But I just thought these were really simple and cute. I love the little twirly stem on there. I think with the 2 different sizes, They're gonna look nice on a display, on a vignette, maybe on my mantle. This one was $12.99, and then this one was $7.99, and I just like the two together. Now, they're kind of plain, which is fine with me. That's kind of what I like. I don't like anything too ornate, but if I wanted to, I could take some brown paint and go in these grooves and give it a little bit more dimension. So I don't think I will do that, but I obviously have the choice to do that. And then the only other thing that I got was not from today, it was from a different day. You may have seen a picture of me holding two big pumpkin blow molds. I went to Carolina Pottery last Sunday and I did make a purchase. I'm actually gonna have to do a second Halloween haul for you because I've bought a few new things since making that video, and they will be in that video. But I also got these little flowers here. I just thought they were so pretty. Look how pretty they are. And they were only $5 a bundle, and I got 2 of them. So that's the only thing new that I've gotten. If you watched my video the other day, I got some candles from Hobby Lobby. I got some candlesticks from Marshall. So I do have other things that I have purchased this year for my fall decor, but also for everyday decor. So that's kind of what I do, is I get a lot of my everyday decor this time of year because I can use it the whole year long because it's the color of my home. My home is 24/7 autumnal colors, so it works out well for me. And then the only other thing I have to share with you is a gift that Summer bought for me, and it was this beautiful blanket. And I have been using this blanket every night, just as my wrap up around my legs blanket. And it is so pretty. We love the browns. We just thought it looked kind of like the style of my home, or she did. And when she brought it home, I agreed with her. She said, I just think it's gonna match so well in your house. So she got this for me from Home Goods, and I think she said it was around $29.99 if you're looking for one. So that is my new pieces. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to start unloading everything. I'm gonna start putting everything out so I can see it. I'm not quite ready to take everything down off the fireplace yet because I want to get a good picture of everything and how I had it before, but we're at least going to get these bins unloaded. And here are the bins. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bins, which I think this bin is mostly Thanksgiving. And then we've got just a couple boxes. This is pillows. I think that box is actually empty. We've got a box over here and a box here. So this box I always keep separate because I can use these for Christmas and fall. So I always keep them in a separate box so that I can, use it for either one. All right, let me get everything empty. One more quick thing I want to say before I was kind of cleaning the table off, making room for stuff, and I remembered I got this amazing little owl from Tina. And I think he's a toothpick holder, but is he not the most precious little owl? And I don't know how to find you, Tina, to tell you thank you. I put a little post out to try to find you, and haven't been able to find you to formally thank you, but I absolutely adore this little owl. As you can see, he's already found a home. I am going to take my tier tray down for fall, but he will find a place, I promise, if not in the fall decor, when fall is over for sure. But thank you so much, Tina. I love him. All right, we're going to start by unpacking everything, but because there is so much here to unpack, I don't want you to have to sit there and watch me take out every little single piece. There is so much. I have 4 bins to take out, so we're just going to speed through them, and the goal is to get everything set out on the table so that I can kind of walk over and see what I have to work with and just pick through it. I have lots of different vignettes here to decorate. We're only going to focus on one today, but if you watch this video and you think that this might be something you're interested in, I am going to be decorating the rest of the house. I'm just going to do them in small segments. That way I'm not putting everything on myself to get done in one day. I can just do little bits at a time. and maybe possibly get out more than 2 videos a week for you. I don't know, we're going to see how it goes, but either way, make sure that you've liked and subscribed so that you don't miss out on any of those videos. So my goal was to unload all of this fall decor today and not have it laid out everywhere to where I would be tripping on it, because what I want to do is I want to work on it a little at a time as I have time, because I have all next week off and I don't want to feel rushed to do anything. I want to be able to take my time and enjoy myself and just get it done as it gets done. So I feel happy with how things are looking. The living room is free and livable right now. The kitchen's livable, usable. The only place that I have anything is the dining room table and a little bit on that hutch there. I still have a little bit more cleaning up to do. I've got to take some boxes outside, but it's pretty much all the boxes are empty and organized. So I'm just going to go over everything with you. Everything that I brought from the shed is what you see. I do have special items that I keep in the house that are vintage that I still have to pull out. I'm not going to pull it out until I'm ready for it, because obviously I don't have anywhere to put it. But I have like special salt and pepper shakers, the little squirrels that I like to use. I also have a special fall themed dishware set that I like to use. Well, I just got it last year. It's amazing, actually. So I'd like to pull that out again. And what else do we have? Oh, you know, I like to use a lot of my amber glass when I'm decorating. So we're not going to pull all that out until we're ready for it. But my table cannot hold another thing. It is jam full. But mostly what I decorate with is picks and stems, like you see right here. All of this beautiful color and green and yellow and orange. And pumpkins, which is mostly on this side. I don't have a lot of knickknacks and tchotchkes that I use for fall. I have a few. They're all kind of sitting over here, right around here. I also saved some of the owls that was on my tier tray just in case I wanted to use them. And I actually do want to incorporate some of my vintage owls this year. Like this guy right here, wouldn't he be so cute for fall? I know, he's adorable. But at least we have everything out, so as I'm decorating, I can just kind of pick from the table and it's not all in a box. So over here, I have this bin. This is all for the tree, and we're going to do that on a different day. We're not even going to talk about the tree today. This bin here is empty, so it's going to go back in the shed for now to get it out from under our feet. These 2 bottom boxes are empty, and that top box is my giveaway box. And it is very, very light right now. So we need to figure out how to fill that up a little bit more, because I do need to do some decluttering. This box down here is the box that I told you that I use for fall and Christmas. So I kind of know what's in there. I don't really need to pull all that out. It's mostly like embellishments like pine cones and acorns and like raffia and things like that that will just add just that little bit of detail. So I'm not going to drag all that out right now because I know what's in there. Over here, this bin is specifically for the porch and outside. So I've also got some more stuff saved in the shed that we're going to use for that. And then I've got this bin here that I'm just going to pack back up and take out to the shed because that's for Thanksgiving. And I am not ready for Thanksgiving right now. I got to get this done before I can think about Thanksgiving. But we've got some beautiful pieces here. I hope it all comes together as I've imagined. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to decorate this mantle. David's on his way home for the day, so I may just decorate. TV might be on, I don't know. So I will probably just decorate in silence and just add music. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. But this is a before. Ignore the vacuum cleaner of the mantle. I want to keep my clock because, for obvious reasons, it's the only source of time that I have out here in the living room. So I need it to keep myself on track in the morning. And I would like to keep this owl out here because I really would like to incorporate some of my vintage owls this year. So those are we might keep the greenery too, and maybe the doily. I don't know yet. We're going to find out together. But this is going to be the first place we start because this is the newest piece in my house and it's the piece I'm most excited about. And I think this is going to give me that jumping off point that I am needing in order to have the excitement to decorate the whole entire house. So this is going to be project number 1 in our fall decorating series. So grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back, and let's see how this thing turns out. First thing we're going to do is empty everything off of the mantle. If you have been here a while, then you know this, but anybody that's new, I'm just going to tell you, my husband made this whole fireplace for me. He made it just off the top of his head. We just kind of looked at a few pictures, combined a few things, and came up with this design on our own. It is set up in the corner, so in my mind, in my opinion, this was a very difficult project to build, and he did it to perfection. It is so beautiful. I can't tell you how much I love this thing. I have wanted a fireplace my entire adult life, and I never seemed to be able to have one. And now I do, and I love it so much. This is the first fall that I've been able to decorate with it, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. The first thing I'm going to do is put my clock back because, like I said earlier, I really need to have my clock so that I stay on track in the morning. And last year for Christmas, I was kind of scared to put command strips directly on the wood. So what I did is I took some masking tape or painter's tape, whatever you want to call it, and I put on the wood, and then I placed the command strips directly on the tape. It worked well at Christmas time. I will say that. It worked fine. A little spoiler alert for the future, it did not work this time. Now, I only put 3 command strips up, and that may have been the deciding factor on why it did not work this time, because I believe at Christmas I had no less than 4, maybe 5 command strips up there, and it held the whole time, and I never had any issue with it. This little garland I got from the thrift store for $5 this year. If you saw my recent thrift with me, you may remember it. It worked out pretty well because it has this grapevine wreath type of texture, and whenever you're putting the little floral picks up there, they just kind of grab right onto it, which makes things a lot easier when you're trying to add picks. And that's what I want to do. I don't really want a pre-made garland or a pre-made wreath. I want to take little picks and make my own. When I look at those big bundles at the store, they just kind of overwhelm me. I don't know what's pretty and what's not. I just can't seem to see any that I really love. So I always like to just make my own. I enjoy it too, and it works out for me. These first little picks I got from the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, and I think they're called like silver dollars. I believe they still carry them. It's now probably going to cost you $1.50 to $1.75 if you happen to run across these. So I don't necessarily suggest going to Dollar Tree to find them anymore, but I got them when they were $1.25, and I got quite a few of them because I have several different vignettes in the house that I'm going to use these in. And not only did I get the silver dollar pick, but I got a couple more that I'll share with you as the Decorate With Me series progresses, I guess. So I wanted to use my vintage owls, and I kind of had this thought in my head, what if I grouped some of them together? How would that look? I always kind of do the same thing for my fall mantle. And I know I just told you this is the first year I've decorated this mantle. I had another shelf on the other side of my living room that I always called my mantle, and I would decorate it with similar to this, but I've never decorated a shelf quite like this with all of these owls. And I like the concept, but I was having problems getting it to, come together because, like I told you earlier, I really don't decorate a lot for fall with all of the knickknacks and the tchotchkes and stuff. So I think all of these owls were a little overwhelming for me. I really do find the most joy by just simply using the picks and the stems and the faux pumpkins. And once you put them all together, sure, you can put a picture in the background or one little tchotchke, but magic just seems to happen, and that's all you need. When I decorate the mantle every day for the whole year, you know, I have everything kind of bundled up in the middle, and I really like the way it looks. But I didn't want to decorate this fallscape the same as I have it every single day. I wanted to do something different. So I played with these owls. I changed them up. I moved one to the left, one to the right. I made them taller. I made them shorter. I mixed the colors. I did everything I could possibly think of to make these owls work. And in the end, they did work. They were really pretty. I don't know that I loved this setup. I didn't not love it, but I didn't love it. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. I kept looking at it, and David's like, it looks fine. I'm like, there's just something about it, and I really think it's because things were not symmetrical, which is, you know, crazy for me because I don't like symmetrical things, but you will see in the end how everything turned out, and it is nothing like what you are watching me do now. Partly because the command hooks gave way, but that was not my fault. Or maybe it was, who knows. The little risers that I just showed you, those are the ones that Ken sent me in my birthday package. Thank you, Ken. He makes risers for me and sends them to me, and I appreciate them so much. But this is how the final look that I liked with the owls. I thought that the short ones and the tall ones together and how I had them were pretty aesthetically pleasing, and I liked how everything was coming together. So then I came in and I was going to add the rest of my floral picks. This is another pick that I got from the Dollar Tree. Same time. I don't know what this one is called. It's just kind of got these the smallest little beads that make these little finger type things that just kind of flow over, and I laid them on the top and let them just kind of lay over the garland, just to add a different texture, something different to look at. They're just kind of creepy actually, but they're great. They would be great for Halloween, but I don't do the greens for Halloween. I do black, white, orange, and all that. So this is the pick that I got from Hobby Lobby this year. This is new to Hobby Lobby. I've never seen it before. I did put these in whole, but when I came back later and redid everything, I broke them up and I got 6 little picks out of one bundle. So the smaller picks just seemed to look better. They weren't quite as overwhelming, and I liked them better. So if you happen to get that pick this year, they're really neat to add just a little bit of texture to your garlands if you just break them up. And then this is just some greenery. I'm just adding in for a different shade of green and a different texture. I wanted it tucked in from the bottom so it looks like it's kind of crawling down. And I did forget to mention earlier that I did add the twinkle lights in. They're just battery powered. They will twinkle, they will stay still, they'll do whatever you want. They've got multi-function buttons on there. You can do whatever you want, or you can have the lights that just plug in, or orange lights would be pretty, or brown lights, something like that would be really cute in this. But when I wrapped them around those orange leaves, they just kind of glowed orange, and they seem to be perfect. So you can see that the owls are really pretty. It's coming together. There's nothing wrong with this, and I liked it. I guess that would be a better way to describe this. I like this, but I didn't know that I loved it. But, you know, I might go back to it one day because I did want to do something different. And the whole point was for me to put together a vignette that was different for you because, you know, here every day, I don't care if I put up the same decorations year after year exactly how I had them before. But for you guys, I do try to change things up a little bit so you're not watching the same videos over and over. And this was the pick that I'm putting in right now, the one that I went to Walmart and spent 14 hours trying to find. I did cut them up right now where I'm putting them in. When you get really close, you can really see them, and they do make a big impact. But when you come back further, they don't really show up as well as I had hoped. But I still like them. I'm glad I got them. But I will say I ended up cutting them into even smaller pieces because when I was tucking them into my garland, they just seem to need to be a little smaller. Kind of like when you tuck in baby's breath, you need that short stem. That's what it reminded me of. So I made it just a little shorter, and now I'm just adding a few of my favorite pumpkins. I add these pumpkins all over my house. I kind of use them everywhere, and I like doing that because it makes everything kind of come together. And the whole pumpkin decision process is a whole thing, so I play with these pumpkins quite a bit. But at the end of the day, I don't even think the pumpkins were necessary because there was just so much going on with the owls and the pumpkins and all of the garland. I think this is the point that it started getting overwhelming to me, and I wasn't liking it quite as much. I think if I'd have left the pumpkins off, I would have been fine with the whole vignette. But I do usually know when I've crossed the line and I've gone too far, and I think this was when I realized I had crossed the line. Okay guys, so I came back in and I added those little daisies that I picked up from Walmart, and I'm not sure if I like them or not. I mean, they're cute, but I may pull those back out. It may just be a little too overwhelming for me right now, but I wanted to share this with you. David wants me to add a scarecrow right here. He wants me to make him just like I did the one outside. So he jumped up and he put a kit together. So he's got everything cut out for me. So all I have to do is paint it. And he's got the nose, the little cufflinks, the sleeves, everything. He's got it all ready. So when I get it painted, I'm going to put it in that one little spot there for him. Okay, so as you can see, everything is completely different now. But when everything fell down, I had to put it back up, and I just decided that I wasn't gonna go back with all the owls. I wasn't completely happy with them. This look is more comfortable for me because it's not exactly the same on both sides, but it still sort of is. I'm so glad I got those candlesticks the other day at Marshall's, because that way I had something mirrored on either side to give it that symmetrical look. And they're perfect. They are so beautiful. I did use the burgundy candlesticks that I showed you in my haul the other day, but I also went back and I got another set so that they would go together. I didn't think that burgundy was going to match the candlesticks, but they really do look nice with the whole overall look. This picture is one that I've had for several years. I always pull it out for fall. I usually put it on that shelf above my couch, but I love it so much I decided just to put it up here on this big mantelpiece, since this is what we're kind of looking at all the time. And I did keep one owl, and of course my clock. Everything is exactly the same that I did earlier with as far as how the greenery is set out, with the exception is I did not put all of those pumpkins. All of those pumpkins was entirely too much. It was just overwhelming the whole thing. So I just put the two on each end so they would kind of be even. And then I put these little lopsided orange ones. I put one there and two there. Originally I did not have these little yellow daisies when I put it back together. And then as I was sitting here and I was looking at my curtains, there was no yellow over here, and I was thinking there needs to be some yellow in here to match my curtains. So I went and I added those little daisies, and I love them. I think they are so pretty, and it just made a final ta-da that I love it. And then down here is the little scarecrow that David wanted me to make. I know it looks like he doesn't have a nose, but he does. Let me get a little closer. There's this little nose. He turned out adorable, and I just took an old basket that I already own and just a few pumpkins and some greenery and just made a little vignette down there. So here's how it all looks, all put together. I love it. And the next thing that we're gonna do is gonna be this shelf over here. I can't show it to you because I've already decorated it. That's gonna be in the next video. And that was another thing, is when I decorated this shelf, I had some yellow in there, And then I had yellow in the curtains, and I was like, yeah, I need some yellow. So I'm so glad that I picked up those 2 little stems because they were only 97 cents. I broke them down into the smaller individual pieces, and they were just the right amount. So if I run across any more, I might get them for over here, because we still have to decorate that too. We have to decorate this, and I'm not gonna go any, well, we have all of that to do. So we have a lot of decorating left to do, but I'm not gonna rush anything. I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna have a good time. But for now, this is the first thing we've decorated, and I think it is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. And this is so much more calming to me than all of those owls up there. So, all right, well, let me know down in the comments if you like it better or if you like the owls. Let me know what you think. I am going to say my goodbyes. If I look a little haggard, it's because I just got back from the beach where we went to go do the Seashell ministry. We had a great time. I'm going to end this video with some footage from that. I've got some footage of the kids, a little bit of footage of the kids, because they went in a different direction than we did, but it's still fun. And just make sure that if you like this beautiful mantle, and this seems like something you guys would be interested in watching, that you hit all the buttons, all the check marks and the thumbs up and all of that, so that you won't miss a single episode, because we're gonna decorate this whole house and then take it all down and decorate it again for Halloween. So we have a lot of decorating getting ready to happen around here. But that's all that I have for you for today. Thank you guys so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye. Right out there. What do you see, Summer?
Right there, dolphin.
Turn around and tell me what you see.
Dolphin. Right there, look. You see
I don't
them?
see them.
Hold on, they'll pop up.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, I see them. Yep. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there are dolphins out there jumping right now. You've been talking too much. You ain't been putting your shells out.
Who you talking about?
You! All I've seen you do is yap.
Hey, we still putting out shells, baby.
Show me what you
Thank you first left.
show me it, Becky.
She didn't hand them out because she liked them.
Yeah.
Show me what you found, Salem.
I didn't find these, but Lily did.
I am not Lily.
That's not
If you would.
Good luck with that.
I know some people in the legislative building.
Don't worry.
Hey, what you doing? Karen.
Karen.
I'm not a Karen.
I wanted to get Ian on here, but he's walked away.
Do you think I'm a Karen? Okay.
I went to the skating rink when I was little or young. Do you have me in fast forward?
No.
Okay. And they used to play that song, "You know your love was meant for me." and the wind would blow your hair back, your wings and your hair when you were skating. Just gliding. What, baby?
Do you have any showers in the car?
No, did you get wet?
Yes.
Did you get in the water?
They splashed me.
They splashed you?
Not there, I'm back.
You
I was
put
just
yourself...
I was just going in the shallow and then it splashed.
Oh, it was an accident? It's okay. Tell me what you just did. What did y'all just do? Samuel won't tell me. Did you pass out shells with Bible verses? Yeah. Did you talk to anybody?
I talked to Olivia.
Samuel, quit being a butt.
You're bad!
All right, you ready to go home?
Yeah.
All right. Say goodbye.
Do you have towels at home?
Can you say, see you later, bye?
Bye-bye.
See you later, bye.
Bye.